a description on what he looks like. We just know he's supposed to meet us in that town.
Check.
From there, whatever information he tends to give us, we will move out from there and engage and destroy whatever bad guys may be trying to take over this gentleman's livelihood. With that being said, there's going to be civilians in AO. Let's see. Who do I want to pick on tonight? Private Steele. When dealing with civilians, especially civilians that are allowed to be armed, how do we act? What's the elevation that we would go through?
We're going to ask ourselves, and then go on. We shout, shoot, and then take them.
It's shout, show, shoot, shoot, shoot. So the warning shot, closer warning shot, disable, then kill. I do 4 shoots, but yeah. But the rule of thumb: shout at them to fuck off, show your weapon to them, give them a warning shot, then disable, and if they continue, then you can kill.
Captain McCoy?
Shout, show, shoot. Got it.
Yes, Captain.
If First Sergeant Brewer were here, what would he say?
If the first sergeant was here, I'm sure he would say that we do not shoot to wound, Sergeant.
Oh.
We only shoot to kill. So if you are engaging a target directly, you are shooting to kill.
They're either worth killing or they're not.
So for our purposes, it's shout, show, shoot, shoot. But the real military they do say shoot 3 times, but for our purposes, we're shooting to kill because we can't really wound per se, right?
Copy that.
Shoot to disable is for vehicles. If we're doing shout, show, shoot, 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 the second shoot is for disabling a vehicle, not disabling a person.
Correct.
Copy that. I stand corrected. Shoot, shoot. Warning shot, then kill them if they continue being hostile. All right. Any questions from the large group we have here? Awesome. Flagpole behind us will take us south of our patrol AO. Go ahead, lock and load, and go on through.
Lock and load. Lock and load.
Once we step through that flag, we're not captain specialists. We're just drum and clay.
Understood.
Sorry to mention I'm on PT.
Alright, we'll let 32 go through and then we'll go in after them.
Well, copies.
Get security set up.
Rough copies.
Copy. Alpha copies.
No, well,
Once we step through, it says
What's up?
360 security.
am I supposed to be carrying extra kits considering I don't have a assistant or just a normal?
Probably going
It's
through.
you and me.
Yeah, you can run heavy on AT, but I got extra. You're good. I'll carry it for you.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, 3-2's going through. Let's go.
You to go?
Okay, sweet. We need to be.
I'm off to your right.
Yeah.
Steve's.
Thanks, Mike,
March
for
up
the
road
bits.
north.
I've got my sounds on appropriately now.
Your voice act is still on, Captain.
Actually, yeah, you want to take this spot? I'll watch,
team
I'll
one's
watch
through.
the northwest.
Roger, Team 1. I want MG looking at this road to the north.
Bravo, what are the battle buddy teams? I have CLS.
Copy, I've got 17 as well. That brings our total to 30.
Alpha team's setting up to the south, looking into town.
Alpha, our town,
Or looking downhill.
northeast. Go ahead and take
Alpha, ready to check over on 134.
We're just gonna fall in behind the infantry squad.
Leaving Charlie.
4, 3,
Roger,
4, 3, 2,
I want your
1,
team to be looking north up the road.
Let's have form of 30, send it.
Copy.
3-2, this is Alpha. Do you want us to do a
Be
foot
advised,
on the
3-2
road?
is
or-
Bravo, we're on
lead
the
us out,
western side,
run out to our northeast.
west and south over.
Take us on the road.
Copies.
Alright, with production,
Roger.
Alpha Patrol northeast towards the town. We're going to be utilizing the road flood.
Okay, so
I don't know what roadside means.
Let's just do a static column on the road.
bearing of 050
Roger.
centimeters in center of the line.
The
Do you want Bravo to fall in behind Alpha or behind you and Mike?
Copy that. Behind myself and Mike.
Looking at how things are probably structured, we're
Bravo
like
copies.
So we've got a bit more space and then take it down to
Bravo team, we're going to be falling in behind 3-2 and Mike.
Stay on the side of the road, I'll go on the other side.
3-2 and Havoc 4 are pushing northeast.
Bravo falling behind.
We're gonna fall in behind
3-2
them
and Mike.
in about 10-0.
Alpha copies. Bravo copies.
Crossing.
Charlie copies. Delta copy.
Alright, Team 1, take us out.
Team 1's leaving the side.
1 copies.
Alright, let's start moving, follow the rest of the unit. Do it at a walking pace.
Moving. Be moving at a walking pace first. Let's start a walk now. Let's go.
Team 2 is picking up at a walking pace.
Altar, since we don't have a mic tonight, we're gonna be battle buddies. Rainy, he's still yours, but I'll be sticking with you guys most of the night.
Yeah, Murph, stick on the left side of the road. We're more likely to get contact from the north, I think.
3-2 is going to pick it back up to a jog until we get into the town itself.
3-2's picking up to a jog.
4 copies.
Alpha copies. I'm gonna let them get a little bit ahead of us, then I'll pick it up.
3-4 copies.
Alright, let's go. Alright, bring it up to a regular jog. It looks like we're falling a bit behind. Mind a bit of separation.
Be advised, 3-2 has eyes on a
Taking it to a
military
walk.
cargo tower out to our north, about to click out.
3-2's calling up a military
4
cargo
copies, have
tower
eyes
north,
on,
a click
straight
out.
north.
No enemy identified yet.
Alpha copies. Have eyes on. Nothing at this time.
Roger.
Yeah, I just spotted that. I was about to call it up. That's worrying. At least I've got my machine gunner on the north side facing it.
Yep.
Hey,
This is Bravo. See a bunch of civilians moving. Call it 020, 300 meters. Reference the road.
Copy that, eyes on. 3-2 is a 3-4 over.
Send for 3-2.
We got a heavy civilian population north of us, about 200 meters. They're minding their own business at this time.
Copy, break. Be advised, 3-2 is making their way clockwise around the town to see if we can't find the civilian that has information for us.
3-4 copies.
looks like 3-2 is starting to reach the intersection to our north here.
3-2's saying they're going to be moving through the town clockwise.
Team 1 copies.
Bravo copies.
Civilian on the east, running up on the wall.
I see. Hey, 3-4, where do you want us while 3-2 sweeps through? Are we following them?
Let's see what we can find in the center of town. For now, follow.
Got it. Probably not going to be good for relations to the Civ Pop if we put down a door and say, hey, this house is our new SBF.
Hey man, when the bullets start flying, the rules go out the window.
Oh, when the bullets start flying, that's a different matter, but...
3-4, this is 4 on 130.
7 for 3-4.
Advise you to short halt time now as friendlies up
Short
ahead
halt.
are holding the
Friendlies
intersection.
are holding the intersection.
Hey,
3-4
boss, step back.
copies. Short halting.
1 copies.
Hey, dude, go away.
Alright, spread out.
Hey,
The town of Chipoy. Go ahead and start moving out to one.
okay, as a civilian just sort of close to us, he's pushed off.
Yeah, we got one behind us. He looks a little spooked.
Yeah, I think it was that guy that was sort of following us earlier. I'm not 100%. He looked like he was dressed similar.
I can't join off for some reason.
Keep your head on a swivel. Maintain your command presence with these civilians.
Stay firm. I'll push across here slightly.
4-3-4. This is 3-2 on 130.
7 for 3-4.
7 for 4. Alright, 3-4,
Be
this
advised,
is
we made
Team
contact
1.
with
We
a
spreading out.
civilian. We're being told that there are multiple OP4 up in the town of Chipoy. Break. 3-2 is going to be pushing north into the tree line to get eyes out towards.
We found our guy. We found our guy. He's reporting enemy OP4 in the area in the town of Chipoy, northeast, about a click.
4 copies. Enemy assets in the town of Chippewa to the north. Or Team 1 copies.
Bravo copies.
Charlotte copies.
What were you saying earlier, Alpha?
Advice 3-2 is going to move southeast to an
I was going to have
ASR
my
and then north from there.
team spread out because we're all packed up on this road.
Do what you gotta do.
4 copies.
3-4 copies though.
Hey, Murph, Alatar, swap positions. I get the MG looking down the road. I know we just came from there, but that's a real nice LDA.
Copy.
I think I'm too heavy. It won't let me hop up. Keep saying I can't.
Is that a vehicle sound?
I got a civilian working something on the road.
If I like jump or
Advice
something,
3-2
mechanic is
is
messed
shifting
up. It won't like
tree
I
5-5.
can't jump. Oh, sorry.
Can you describe what he looks like?
Sorry.
White pants, jean jacket. I think he's working on his Jeep.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down here.
Get down with your bad self.
Alright, Team 1, take us bearing 071, 150 meters.
071 about 150 meters is where Team 1 is moving. So
1 copies.
behind it.
Alright, we're gonna be
7-1, follow this road out of town.
Go ahead, Manson.
Please do. They've started moving.
Adjust bearing 044. Use alleyways if you gotta.
Like that, that's good. Change to 044. Let's pick it up.
Might be able to cut across to the east. Everywhere else looks like someone's property.
Sounds good. Do what you gotta do.
Going to your side.
Alright, let's go through here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All stations 1 through 0. This is 3-4. We're moving out of the town. Time now.
Read your copies.
Or if your last month recluse, get after you.
Now that we're out of town, shift bearing north.
There you go.
Charlie Mike.
Could be shifting to direct north.
We're lagging behind, so let's pick it up.
Alright, double time it. We're gonna head bearing 000.
Let me know when you're good to move.
This is Havoc 4 on 130, short halt.
Copy 4.
Let's go. We'll get you to stop somewhere.
3-4 copies. We'll take this time to catch up.
Station 130, be advised. We have
Two short
eyes
ones.
once again on that military cargo tower break. I'm seeing some op for in there. I'm not sure exact numbers.
Op 4 is being called up in the cargo tower previously spotted.
We're being called
Yeah,
up
babe.
on that cargo tower was previously spotted.
Bravo copies.
Alright, cargo tower
Charlie copies.
spotted earlier has
Charlie copies.
Taking a do slow jog.
On for any position. Delta on ready.
Copy. Short halt.
15-20 seconds before my heart rate gets too high.
Copy, short hold.
We're gonna be short hold back here.
according to Mark,
All stations 1 through 0. 3-4. We're caught up with the rest of the elements.
From our current pause.
Team 2 short halted.
Range of 1.
4 copies, 3-4. Advise you to jump up in front of us. We'll take your rear.
So it might get interesting.
3-4 copies. Moving up to you. 3-2.
3-2 copies, break.
We're moving
Advised,
past Havoc 4,
marker
bearing 338 to catch up with 3-2.
Location of that cargo tower.
Got eyes on that Neelan
Alpha
squad
copies.
over here by our furnace.
4 copies, have eyes on.
3-4 eyes on.
Charlie.
Moving a bearing of
Alright, move bearing 338.
If they're not a threat, don't bother pointing at them. Might just be an orchard guy.
All those stations 1 through 0, be advised. 3-2 is moving to our northwest, and then to our north. We're going to be pushing in on the town of Chipoy from its south.
Copy, that should
Additional
be
3-4. Not sure of a solid place for you guys to set up. I'll leave that to your discretion.
3-4 copies. Confirm you're pushing in from the south of Chipoy.
That's an A-firm.
3-2 will be assaulting Chipoy from the south. Of the
3-4
town.
copies.
So they're going to be going
3-2 is
to
pushing
the
north and then east, and we'll be assaulting the town of Chipoy from the south.
One copies.
You got that?
I'm going to stay behind with 3-4.
Partially.
Can provide base.
So 3-2 is pushing.
The terrain is not the best rest we have, so we're going to fall behind 3-2 until we can find something.
Say again for Bravo, over.
Follow 3-2, find an SBF whenever we need it.
Looks like they're halted up front here. Holding. Short holding.
3-4
Bravo copies.
copies, Tango Mike.
push off to the right side of team.
I recommend that we push bearing 076 for tree line that goes up to Chapoy.
Eyes on. Let's see what Havoc 3-2 does first. They're kind of confusing me with where they're going.
According to map, they might be pushing bearing 015 up the tree line and trying to cross the road, possibly.
They're probably trying to come out from the west.
They're northwest of us about 70 meters, so I don't... We'll wait until they move for now. Just short haul pull security.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Send for 3-4.
Full security.
Be advised, about 100 meters or so to my northeast. We've got, looks like it's a little bit of a elevation over Chapoy, as well as good eyes
Let's move
on
up
that
the
military cargo tower
because I
break.
don't want to be this
Recommend
far
you
away.
guys utilizing that for whatever purposes you need it for.
3-4 copies all. Tango Mike 3-2.
Gas station that is bearing
3-2 out.
028, stand by for range.
3-2 identified a potential SBF bearing 019er, 219 meters, reference elevation by gas station.
Even better, fucking clearing up here.
Bravo's eyes on. Alpha copies, but no eyes on gas station. Do we know what's on the cargo tower that the enemy is occupied?
We got 3-2 crossing.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Send for 3-4.
Be advised, there's at least 1 times HMG in that cargo tower.
1 times HMG, nothing else has been identified.
In the southeastern tower.
The southeastern tower to our north. It's going to be approximately 880 meters, bearing 003.
The southeastern tower.
303 copy.
3-4 copies all 3-2. We're going to see if we can do some leaders recon from the SBF while you're moving.
3-2 copies all, 3-2 out.
SBF, this is going to be the raised grind pretty much north of us by the gas station.
Alright, Team 1, we're moving bearing 018, 200 meters. Keep it in the tree line.
What copies?
Move bearing 018 along
Team 1's gonna hold them, we'll push once you're set.
So, we're pushing up to a gas station while they have an HMG.
Sounds like it.
The gas station will be about 100 meters northeast of the tree line. We'll be fine.
Be advised, 2-2's got a BTR.
BTR being called up 500
my
meters.
Alpha team break.
Point
Going
1.
to kick it off with AT.
Okay, cool.
Roger, what bearing from your element?
I don't know where it was.
What happens when you shout?
Let's move to the right a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
3-2, 3-4.
Go for 3-2.
What bearing is that BTR from your element?
I want to get to these buildings.
It's going to be to my 088, about 400 meters. It's inside that compound that's just on the southern edge of town.
BTR, southern edge of Chapoy to our east. It's going to be roughly bearing 09 Fower from your position, Team 1.
Copy, 094.
3-4
Before this,
copies.
Team
We're
2, do you
looking
want
to
us
get eyes
push
on it.
directly east, see if we can engage that.
3-2 copies. We'll hold my AT then.
We got some tree line here that we could potentially move along, sort of mirror your movement to the south.
Yeah, do it. Team 1, if you get eyes on too as well, go for it. Sounds like we'll be kicking this party off. Team 1, we're also going to be responsible for engaging that tower if it engages friendlies to our north.
Copy.
3-2, this is Logan.
You said 661 meters. I said if you back up 5.
If the cargo tower
3-2 to 3-4, moving in position to engage that BTR. I've got a team looking north towards that
Again,
cargo
Boston,
tower.
Alright, hey,
It's okay.
I got a rock for you.
I'm not gonna lose any sleep.
3-2 copies all, break.
It's okay.
Once you guys engage that
East to Alpha's
BTR,
close.
that's going to kick off our movement into the town itself.
3-4 copies.
No,
Hey, 3-4, there's a squad, there's a foot patrol on the south side of that
compound moving around, they're at least the team size or more.
Bearing 107.
Massively moving off to the east of 20.
Roger.
What's the range on that
107,
compound?
Jesus Christ.
Alright, small
Holy
cargo tower
fuck.
on the left is.
AT, how's that BTR kill coming?
Okay, big tower in the
No
middle.
eyes on vehicle.
Okay, I must be hitting something. 682.
3-4, this is
Our
Bravo. We
line
got
is-
one of 3-2's teams to our direct north.
Okay, so pretty
east,
much
3-4 is
maybe
the
50
3-2. What's the
between
passing of an
6
AT
and
shutout?
7.
Yeah, about 650 to 680.
Sounds good.
This is 3-4. We've got friendlies in the way of my AT team to your east. Do you have visual on the BTR from your current position?
Looks like there's a small bunker.
I've been told
on
by
the
the gas station
side
that we
of
get
the,
northeast when I see
compound.
wants to push up there.
I can
Yeah,
barely see
That's a
it.
negative for my
see the
current
top of it,
pause. My Alpha and
I can also
Bravo
see it.
team are
Staring at us. It
relatively
can
close to it.
One times. And there's a bunker on the west side as well.
Push
Push
up.
BTR, stand by for engagement.
Roger. This is 3-4. We got a BTR kill
Pretty
lined up.
much everybody looks like
We're
they're
about to
looking
take
the
this
other
off.
way.
3-4,
do
we
have
got
that
a
patrol coming
squad
straight off.
size patrol on the
Reach your copies
southwest
off.
side of the compound.
Yeah,
Where's that
they're
vehicle for you,
moving
Bravo?
east to west and west to east.
All stations be advised, after we kill this
3-4, is
BTR,
3-2.
3-2 will
Kick
be
us off.
moving through the town of Chapoy. Kick it off. Good shot.
BTR's down.
Towers down, it looks like.
Team 2, provide overwatch on friendly elements to your south, pushing east into the town of Chapoy.
Which belts did you grab from the armory? Oh, I see the tracer.
2 out, copy.
2 copies.
All stations 1 through 0 be advised. 3-2 is making our entry into the town, pushing north from the compound of the BTR.
Oh,
2 is making entry into town time now. They're going to be directly south of you, Team 2.
Oh, that was a hit, but not a kill.
Got eyes on them. They're on the compound to our east southeast.
3-4 copies. I got one team supporting you, 3-2. They're to your north right now. And then I've got Team 1 with covering Havoc 4 to the north.
3-4.
4 out.
3-2, this is 4-3-0.
Send it for 3-2.
Interrogative, are we clear to self-designate over?
Affirm.
4 copies, staying on mic.
This one is 573. 9. One more. Oh boy, man. You just murdered him.
2, let me know when I need to bring Team 1 over.
Reloading.
Copy. They're trying to.
I'm gonna get that MG next.
Hey, do whatever.
4, this is 3-2 on 1 through 0.
3-4,
Break.
this is Bravo eyes on Indy
Just
Alpha,
requesting that
350
you let
meters,
us know your
050,
five
it's
so we
engaging
don't
us
get
with NG.
confused with enemy if they have it.
4 copies. We'll
Send
notify.
it. 3-2 is 3-4.
Further west over.
Send it.
We've got enemy armor piece unknown make pushing west out of the town of Chapoy. We're getting lined up on it.
3-2, that's going to be close to their north over.
3-2 copies off.
It's gonna be close to your north.
Shooters, right at that.
We can hear it from where we're at.
We got that one guy.
Bravo, see that bearing of that vehicle again?
Could be bearing 050 from our pause over.
050 copy.
3-4 to be advised. I'm having people call up as an AD Alpha.
Our direct north.
3-4 copies.
To west over.
That BTR is being called up, moving east to west.
Right side of the white smoke, on to the northwest.
I see guys all around the bottom of the tower that
Alpha, when able, push up to the gas station northeast with Delta.
Alpha copies.
I lost that vehicle is behind, definitely to me. That vehicle's gonna deflate.
3-2.
734.
Status on that 80 Alpha.
It's currently in deflate on both of my AT teams. We're maneuvering out timeout. Shot out.
BTR's catastrophic.
BTR's catastrophic. Over.
Second mic 3-4, 3-2 Alpha.
Delta,
All stations, this is
vehicle
be advised.
destroyed.
Fire mission going out 053, 041.
Friendly fire mission going out
on the hilltop.
on the OP to the north.
850 meters. 6 rounds HE. Or out.
Copy all.
2-4 copies. One, is this a good spot for you to continue engaging to the north?
Just have it 4 splash.
There's 2 taking fire from the northeast, over.
3-4 copies. One, is this a good position for you to engage to the north? Over.
If our only goal was the cargo tower, yes, but we have multiple hostiles creeping on our northwest, so we have a bad angle.
3-4 copies.
Repositioning to 2-story.
Infantry contact east, reference BTR rec. Team 1.
3-4, this Bravo. Yeah, it's one of the disc lines. Can't find it. This one.
This is 3-2-1-3-0.
7 for 3-4.
Be advised, the intent is for 3-2 to push from west to east in through the town of Chapoy, break. Gonna have 1 fire team on the north, 1 fire team on the south.
3-4 copies.
All stations, this is Havoc 4 repeating fire mission on the previously established target. Adjusting 50 meters.
All stations, 3-2 is going to be sweeping up past Team 2 and pushing through Chapoy west to east with 1 team north of the MSR and 1 team south of the MSR. How copy?
1 copies.
2 copies, we got south.
Where do you go? You see him?
He was pushing into the smoke.
Oh, I see him.
Havoc 4, this is 3-4 over.
3-4, this is Havoc 4. Be advised, splash, send traffic.
3-4 copies. Once Havoc 3-2 starts pushing through Chapoy, I'm going to be moving my team between us and 3-2 to the north of Chapoy. You'll be on your own out there in the woods. Over.
Copy, we'll be breaking down as soon as these rounds.
3-4 out.
Shoot up at the BTL.
Yeah, I see him. About a little to the right of north. Like 010. In front of that compound, there's a patrol moving this way.
You're on target, Alpha. Keep engaging.
Reloading.
I'm scanning.
I have 7 full and 1 partial.
Copy.
I'm scanning to the northeast and everywhere.
All stations 130. 3-4 is breaking down, moving to the west side of Chapoy to regroup with 3-2 over.
3-2 copies all.
We're moving
4
east.
copies all. Be advised, we are also inbound to the town of Chapoy.
Copy east.
Team 1, you'll be taking the north side of the MSR, following 3-2's team. Provide bounding SBF. That goes for your Team 2 on the south side.
1 copies. 2 copies.
Delta, what are you engaging?
Those connecting these buildings, 3-2's ground team is engaging at this time.
It's easy to kill thing.
3-4 copies.
It's a true testament to whether you're good with it, if you can keep those belts high.
Alright, Triplet, Delta's over there. I need your team providing bounding SBF on the north side of this MSR.
Let's see if we can get eyes.
Three fucking guys.
I see nothing going left.
We need a house or something.
Clear.
It's too flat here. We gotta get up high.
Delta?
Seal cleared the door.
If you cross the road, you can see
I'm
down
opening. Fine. Scanning left.
Before this is Bravo, we are on a fucking water tube to our southeast.
Roger, do you have eyes on friendly fire team clearing the south side MSR?
130 check-in.
Negative over.
3-4's green.
Affirm, have eyes on.
Roger, that's your battle buddy over there. Provide bounty SBF with them.
Good copy, over.
3-2's 3-4 over.
Send for 3-2.
Those mortars were shot out to our east. My 3-4 element attached to your fire team on the south side of the SR is getting eyes out time now.
Yeah, after 3-4.
Should work if we can maneuver there, but let's take that building first.
Team 2, aside from providing SBF, high priority on finding that mortar pit over.
3-4, this is 4.
Except for 3-4.
Once you guys get eyes on that mortar pit, let me know so that way we can get a mission on it.
Still got no
Roger,
eyes
over.
on that. I think 3-2's team's probably gonna hit that first over.
3-4 copies.
Coming out. This is not gonna
Altar, you met call last man.
Sorry. Hey, that's man and Joe clear to cross.
Hey, there's your battle buddy.
Bravo copies.
Oh, he missed me.
East did.
Team 2, we've got to let Team 1 and the north side catch up with us. Don't advance any further east if you can help it.
Copy, need you on my pause over.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, fucking disregard.
What?
I was gonna take Altar and go and clear that, so I wanted you to stay here with Murph and not let him die a horrible death.
Dude, we're weapons. We don't clear, man.
Yeah, but we're right on this compound, so yeah, I was gonna clear it.
There's a first time for everything.
Whatever you say, don't let your first be your last.
Friendly's in front, shifting to the left.
Yeah, I'm here already.
Gotcha. We're good to keep pushing up online. I'm taking my lead from you on that one. You need to move. If we're no longer effective, tell me.
Yeah. Moving up a little bit.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna split off.
Looks good. Friendly's in the building to our south.
Kill the guy in the garage across the street from you.
Got it.
Going down the garage.
Yep, eyes on.
Alpha, this is
Building to
Bravo.
your right has not been cleared.
3-2 is 3-4 over.
Send for 3-2.
Your fire team on the south side is advancing eastward much more faster than the north side. We're getting split up pretty bad over.
Copy 3-4.
Before out.
Whatever team is on the MSR is even further ahead than us. Those rounds are
Another
coming
barrage.
from the southeast.
No,
You're in the
mortars,
south.
I already set it up.
Mortars inbound over.
Negative, old way we're at.
That's
For this Bravo, that's me. That's not call point 059034. Keep out of reorder.
Say again.
I suspect the mortars are in the call point 05903.
Roger.
One enemy down in the front building.
3-4, this is Alpha. We took a direct hit from one of those mortars.
Roger, any casualties?
Copy. Here, more
Just my
roads.
AG.
Do you need assistance?
Right now, got 3-2 Mike on my pause. Working on him now.
Roger, keep me posted.
Alright, I'm gonna go join up with Noble so he's not alone.
I'm right here, bud. You're good. I'm right here.
Yep. But we can't see you.
I can watch your left if you want to watch the road. Take a step out from the building towards the crosswalk. There we go.
This might not have been cleared yet.
Rainy, give me eyes on those mortars and Havoc 4 will light them up.
Be advised, there's no team called Rainy. Also, that would mean pushing in front of rifles.
I'm sorry,
Rifles
3-4,
are
but
not
I got an event out, so yeah, leave it to me.
What did he what?
I don't know what he just...
I don't. Murph, tell me you got him.
One time's contact on the east side. Yeah, he
Noble, when I clear this building?
Down there.
there might have been another one.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Copy.
He's down. 3-4, took him down.
Going left.
Before us, one times contact directly on the road to the east break.
Yep,
Roger.
still in it.
Roger.
Opening door, going right. One down.
Good kill, brother.
Rest clear.
Alright, 3-4, or Alpha AG is back up.
Alright,
4
I'm
copies. Boot it up.
Alpha's gunner's back up.
Bring a building.
You good, Charlie? Charlie's down over here, Bravo. Smoke out.
Moving to you.
Careful, there may be a gunner to the east. I'm hitting performance self-aid in the upper floor.
Delta has elevation, watching northeast.
Copy. I'm pulling back just to the back side, to the west side of this building.
Yeah, copy. Just keep in touch with me. Over. His head. Voice is close.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Alright.
Drugs
We need
going in.
CLS, yeah, thanks, man.
Be advised, I do not have enhanced CLS and Alatar sidearm. Also, I got grazed in the leg. I'm fixing that.
Is he coming up soon?
Yeah, he's gonna be up soon.
Yep, get back to your gunner.
Yeah, I can't see nothing with the fucking smoke, but they're shooting through it.
You got friendlies
Charlie,
east
back
of you, on the other side of the yellow smoke.
On you.
I'm back up.
Gonna have friendlies east to you on the other side of the yellow smoke.
Yeah, copy.
Where the fuck is Team 1?
They're north
Team
of
1's
us.
way north of us. If you need to push to the north side of the ASR, ASR.
Me?
Yeah. They're like way north of us.
Crossing over.
I was pushing to the north side of the MSR to get better eyes. Sticking along the MSR, but we're just on the north side.
Roger, remember, we need to...
Sorry, moving back.
All stations 130, be advised, my Bravo team has dropped.
To maintain
GPS
bounding
waterman
SBF
at this
support
time.
of fire team on south of MSR, over.
Copy, doing what we can over.
One, what's your status?
I'm gonna push
Four
around this
copies all.
corner to your left.
We're good at this time. We are currently at
Looks good. Let me check this building. Push forward.
the MSR leading to,
Crossing to the
or
next
the first
door.
MSR leading up to the north portion of the industrial.
50 meters east.
Roger, are you with friendly at 3-2 element? Over.
At this time, yes and no.
Roger, continue supporting that element. Over.
Push forward. I'm on you. Or here's the doors back here.
Yep.
Going in. Backside is clear, but I want to clear ups. Up is clear.
Two coming out.
I gotta check this back room. I know I cleared it from the outside, but yeah. Okay, good to go.
Two coming out.
Vehicle audible being called up. No 3Ds yet.
Jesus, that's friendly.
Grab copies.
3-4, this is 3-2.
734.
Be advised, my fire team says audible on a Vic, unknown model this time.
3-4 copies. Relay 3Ds when available. Over.
3-2 copies.
Keep going.
We're out.
Alright, I'm guessing you didn't hear that.
What's up?
I called the Altar to come with me to clear that, but okay. Or for you to, yep, you got it. Stop reading my fucking mind.
One, where's your friendly fire team in relation to your position? Over.
Altar, yeah.
They're currently to my south. What building over?
East on the other side of the road.
3-4 copies.
Building stairs.
Out.
Okay. One down in here, dead.
Copy.
He's clear.
Going up.
Double
Going.
checking it.
Going
Keeping
right.
gunshots from
Doors
here.
closed.
Guessing that's across the
You good?
Good. Yep, good.
From one down. Opening full pie, looks clear going right. Right's
That's
clear. Clear. Blue clear.
Copy. See friendlies to our north on the other side of the wall.
Two coming out.
Pushing up.
Got it.
Altar, let's hit this.
This is Havoc 4,
all yours.
moving to the north side of town and getting northern
Going
security.
left.
Going right.
Copy 4.
Hold
Holding
stairs.
If friendly's clear that building, cross the road to the right.
Not sure.
First floor clear. Go up, Altar.
Going up.
I don't love it.
Sticking to
They
the
can
right.
get first floor closed. Let's jump to this next one.
Holding door. Clear that room.
Clear. On you.
Opening. Looks clear going right.
Two friendlies beyond it.
Okay.
That's clear. Building cleared.
3-4, this is Bravo. Come out the eastern side of that building. You got another one to your direct north. Attached to it over.
3-4 copies.
Sandbags to the south. Friendly units.
Opening. 2. Coming out.
Eyes on. Oh yeah, that'll be our mortar pit.
3-4, this is disregard.
3-4, we've got eyes on what looks like a mortar pit to our south in that compound. 3-2's fire team's on it.
Hey, yeah, I'm requesting that building be cleared.
Alright.
Vehicle
I'm
sound?
gonna push up and look in this fucking garage here. Just
Vehicle sound?
Disregard, he was sitting in just the.
It might be that
entrance
up
way.
ahead.
Church is locked.
Let's open this door. Altar.
Copy on you.
Going right.
That's clear.
Holding stairs.
Holding door.
Open that door.
This is 4 in
Copy.
contact, north side of town.
Going left.
4 is in contact north side of town.
Copy 4.
Be advised, Havoc 4 is in contact from the northern side of town.
Opening.
Forced in contact on the north
Left seems clear.
Right looks clear. I'm moving right.
Going left.
Oh, nice. They are 250 meters to our 10 by themselves.
No eyes to the west. Delta has no eyes.
4, this is 32130.
3-4, should I send Delta to
Be advised,
opposite,
3-2 actual, and my mic are en route to your pause.
Copy 3-2. Be advised.
Hold 1.
That contact is going to be 1 squad size infantry.
3-2's breaking off to go assist. 1, if you can get eyes out to the northwest, do so, but continue your original mission. Over.
3-2 is pushing.
At this time, we got eyes to our northwest, but it's not the best.
Roger. Havoc 4, this is 4. Do you need support from a team? Over.
This is Havoc 4. Affirm that squad size element just went up to 2 squads. Probably more.
3-4 copies.
Holy fucking shit.
1, push west 250 meters. Havoc 4 is about to be overrun. Over.
1 copies.
New objective is to support them out.
1 copies.
2 on me.
Green smoke for concealment.
Green smoke for concealment.
Go north.
3-2 is 3-4 over.
On you.
Send for 3-2.
I'm moving my squad northwest to support Havoc 4. You may want to consolidate your fire teams. They're on their own. Over. Copy my last.
3-2 copies, all working in that now. Break. Advise myself and my medic are already on Havoc 4's pause.
I was pushing direct west. There's AK fire in that direction.
3-2, this is 4. Be advised, my gunner is down. I'm working on him. Time now.
There's friendlies to your right.
3-2 copies, all. You still in the green smoke?
Just to the west of it, affirm.
Havoc 4 is just west of the green smoke. Their gunner is down. Over.
1 copies. We currently have set up an L-shaped position.
The green smoke.
Roger.
Are they down at all?
Mitchell, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I know. The most pressing thing is in bleeding at the moment.
Well, how you doing?
3-4, this is Bravo. We got eyes on 4. They're like 50 meters to our north. Over. Looks like 3-2 mics on him.
Yep.
Patching the rest of myself up.
You're good. Hang man going in.
Behold, Murph, look at this amazing field
Buzz,
of fire.
you're good too.
Clear line of view for 25 whole fucking meters.
Right?
That's what I like to see.
What more could you ask for?
26 meters.
No, that's
more? I
asking
don't
too
know, I'm
much.
patching you
That's
up.
not in the budget.
Copy.
This guy gets it.
No.
Field
Not
of
for that.
fire was made by the
You're all good.
Mitchell, what are you doing with your squad?
But they're currently pushing through where this contact was. If I can make
Roger.
everything's clear.
Sounds good. I got a team to the northeast and a team right behind us.
Copy.
So it's too much like fancy smart guy talk.
3-2, 3-4. Appreciate the assist.
Hey, we're here for each other.
Fucking hula.
Shame you couldn't pick up the mortar tube and suck rounds out of them.
3-2's pushing through the contact to the northwest of my position. Maintain security at your current positions. Over.
Over to our northeast.
Two, if you need to move to a better position, do so.
Way ahead of you, boss man.
They're pushing to the building across the road.
556.
That looks cool.
Okay. Going in, going left.
Oh, it's been sprayed already.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't push from this direction. I want to make sure it's
Actually,
clear.
no, scratch that. I'm down to 4.
Okay, stepping in. That's clear. Can we get onto the roof from here?
Copy. I've got 7.
Oh.
What is it? It's this. Okay. Right on.
I think we should call for a medic.
Right on. I'm on to me and then. There you go.
Without any lubrication.
I'm coming up to give you a climb because I don't want
Yes,
to
yes.
die up there alone.
You'll be fine.
Ah, yes, famous last words.
Nope.
Copy
I see
all,
friendlies up front.
Break.
PID.
How's the rest of this town doing? Were we able to clear through everything before we took this?
Okay, ranges. The near cargo tower is 540 meters.
Copy.
Copy, 540.
Copy all Alpha Break. Going to assume since we haven't anything shot at us here when we were taking this, we are good. We're going to start pushing up towards that cop and double check that it's all fucking empty.
All stations 120, be advised, 32's current intent is to push up to the cop and ensure everything is dead. To confirm BDA from Force Fire missions.
Before this, Bravo, looks
Before
like everything
copies
at the top
over.
might be very fucking dead. Before fucking wrecked it over.
Roger, 3-2 still gonna push up and clear it out. We'll be supporting them during that maneuver.
1 copy.
Rog, Bravo has eyes on to the near side of it, but not inside. Over.
Roger.
Copy Alpha Break.
1, what's your
Myself
eyes
and
on the
Mike will move up
compound
not far behind
to the
you.
northwest? Over.
Bravo, falling behind us.
At this time, it's clear, but we're pushing up to friendly element to not get blue and blue.
Eyes on 1 time.
I'm a little turn around.
320.
Northwest.
Contact report.
Sounds like
Spook mobile bearing 324, less than 500, just under 500 meters per hour.
This is 2-4 engaging.
He's dead. Over.
He's dead. Over. Good kill.
3-2 saw assist.
Yeah, they got him.
Alright.
There's 1.
Another one. Is Alpha?
Where this is Bravo, upgrade that to at least a team size pushing down from the cop.
3-4 copies all.
Are you hearing a vehicle?
I'll be sitting with you folks. You guys left me
I'm
down
hearing
here.
something. Like off to the east.
One, what's your status?
Currently set up, and I just appeal to the
Roger. 2, you're gonna be staying put there until you feel ineffective. Over.
Copy.
Oh, no one.
He had AC. That makes me sad. Let's go.
All station 20, be advised, 32 is moving north across this field using the tree line as cover.
3-2's pushing north of our pause, and then pushing west in the compound.
Covering.
They better hurry up before we kill them all.
Please kill them all.
Bravo copies.
Tell them I'm working on it.
Are we following 3-2 up here?
Madsen, you good?
I affirm.
Yo, this is a perfect spot. Please let us not move from here.
Continue movement.
As long as they stay, or as long as they push northeast, they should be fine.
Moving,
and
boss.
we should be fine.
Off to the left.
If
If they push any more
they are
southwest,
directly in front
they're
of
gonna
me.
be,
Tell them
Hey,
that
Sergeant Noble.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're right on him.
Thanks. Push up with 3-2.
3-4, this Bravo eyes on one side's element bearing 315, 500 meters over.
Roger, are you able to engage? Roger. 3-4's got 2 MGs on it. Time now out.
Before this is Bravo, that squad's 9 over.
Good shooting.
There's a single shooter out there that says otherwise.
Reloading.
He's a liar over.
How many belts you got, Campbell?
Team 1, push. Bearing 325. Range 200 meters behind 3-2. Over.
Let me get you a couple belts.
1 copies. Let me give my gunner a couple belts.
Orange smoke.
Orange smoke.
Wow. It's almost like you read my mind.
Alright, let's
Advise the enemies. The OPFOR are utilizing orange smoke.
One's pushing north. Take
4 copies.
West side.
Follow this tree line and then.
Before this, Bravo 1
3-2, be advised, 3-2 is moving north and then west into the cop time now.
3-4 copies. I got 1 team behind you giving bounding support. Over.
3-2 copies all.
Team 1, you'll be following 3-2 on their assault. They're going to be pushing north and then west into the compound that is 200 meters to your northwest. Over.
1 copies.
Team 2, in about 1 mic, we're going to be breaking down and pushing northwest about 150 meters. Over.
Bravo copies over.
Burns, you're out here alone. You might want to stick with us.
Copy.
To reference compound, northwest, 200 meters. 150 meters, correction.
Say again for Bravo.
That movement is going to end up at reference compound bearing 308, 150 meters from your pause. Start moving now.
Roger, moving.
1, Havoc 3-2 is assaulting the objective. Get up there and help them out.
1 copies pushing.
Holy crap.
Before this is Team 2, we're charting Mike break.
Roger.
Don't believe this compound is going to be any better for eyes over.
That's alright, we're going to be pulling security to the southwest of the compound. But we can't get too far from the rest of the elements. Over. Alright boys, my team's moving.
Copy, we're reaching on this compound. We're about 50 meters off.
Be advised. 3-2
Roger, I'm
split
online
up.
with you.
My alpha team is clearing out the town to the east of the cop break. My Bravo team is clearing out the cop itself.
3-2 is splitting their squad. 1 team is clearing the compound, and another team is clearing the village to the east of the compound. Over.
Yeah, copy.
1, are you able to cover both teams of 3-2? Over.
At this time, we're currently trying to get up to the hill.
Roger, let me know when you're in place. Over.
What do you mean this zone tonight? Most of the house. Well, I wonder who said they're going to carry CLS.
Oh, yeah, you got families already pushing up to the top
Should
of
we
the
be
hill.
saying that to the guy who's
That time direct north of us.
Maybe 130.
is cover
Do you have eyes to the east?
There you go, Mark. Rate a movie or west in the orchard to the west of you.
You also have having 4 with us.
Just one. Four is doing something. He'll be here in a minute.
Oh.
Hey, guys, gotta
Oh,
pee,
you're
he's gotta
lonely?
pee.
1, do you have eyes to
Oh my
support both elements of Havoc 3-2 over?
At this time, we're currently set up to the east of the cop.
You see all that damaged
It sounds like
tower up there?
they're in the cop and they're
Yes.
That's
PG in there, so limited what they can really do to cover.
Did you see that BTR 80 Alpha that was back there? That's
saw
not
it.
me.
He said that's not you.
No, I didn't get a shot on it.
But there's the other BTR.
Yep. It looks like the bodies are gone from the tower, but they're hanging off the tower.
I wonder why. I wonder
They
who
all
did
fell
that.
off.
Not me.
There's
said
one
not
dickhead
me.
hanging from the girders there by the looks of things.
I think
That's
I
an
got
RPG.
positive effect on
That was interesting.
a couple of them.
Yeah, I would say fire mission is 100 over.
Rainy, let's
100.
go north.
North moving, let's go.
I'm moving left, sir.
Moving
Let's
north.
go.
North to Alaska.
I'm pretty sure where you are.
3-2 is 3-4 over.
10 for 3-2.
Can we start?
Do you have any contact east of the compound in that village over?
We got
We
friendlies
had
in front of us
a
that are
couple
probably where we
contacts.
expect
We were
them
able
to
to
be, so-
clear through them pretty quickly.
Okay.
3-4 copies out.
Like definitely not in a big fucking hill.
That's clear. Well, I mean, Havoc 4 would say the same earlier.
What?
You guys were behind friendly lines.
Yeah, and then we got a Salsa from the left.
Yeah, but with a cop in our back, a bit different.
Fair.
Alright, take a
Before
short halt
this
within these
is
trees.
Alpha, we're going to be setting up on the wrecked cargo tower, getting eyes out to the east.
Roger. Did somebody just whistle or did an RPG get shot at me?
Before how far do you want us to push up?
We're starting to get a little closer motor support.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the compound.
What, north of us? Or up to the compound northwest?
Northwest, marker 081 Fower.
Got it.
Fower.
Pull them up.
Power. Bow bang.
Hey, Noble.
What's up?
Slow down for a minute. Talk to me.
It's pronounced Naubel.
Yeah, what do you need?
You guys got AT left?
Yeah, we got plenty.
Okay, cool. As soon as we get up there, I'll let you know what we're doing.
Okay.
Minor drain damage.
Diagnose autism.
Team 1, this is Team 2, we're approaching from the southeast.
Copy.
What is happening? A special for you, and I will get on top rather than go.
I mean, with all the baggage on our back.
Team 1, you're going to be getting 180 security with a center point at the southeast. Over.
One copies.
Let's get you set it up on the helipad.
To your, the opposite of that.
Copy.
Copy, watching northwest. Be advised, we got a lot of dead grog right in front of us. Over.
I can't even get over there.
Down right here.
Yeah, what's up?
3-4 copies.
Resupply McCoy with cell HPs.
Be advised, we're punching like 50 meters northwest.
3-4 copies.
This is Bravo. We're all
It
green.
would be sweet if a bunch of enemies just came over the top of that hill right there.
Bravo.
And I could just smoke them.
Do you need more
I mean,
from
I
as well,
think
McCoy?
you wish for up there.
Me.
copy.
to the compound from the northwest.
I'm just saying, I've been on a roll all night. Like, I wouldn't mind just like
Go to the north here, Sam.
I think we should be able to breach through this fucking bunker here.
Team 1, Team 2, anyone need ammo?
cop is
Altar,
doing defensive. The cop is too far pulled in.
Yes.
how many heat have you shot
Yeah,
tonight?
this time Alpha's good.
Just one hit.
Delta's green.
Have another.
Thank you.
Did someone just discharge around?
Sounds like it's by northwest.
At this time, we're going to
Yeah,
set
so
a
on the west
defensive at the external side of the compound.
Roger.
It's pulled in position. There's no eyes on it from fucking the walls here.
We can't see down the slope along the wall from inside the compound.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, establish it on the edge here.
Like
Dig
nearly
in if you have to.
1,100 rounds for you, so. That was good
Claire, how
for
you feeling, man? Do
ammo.
you need a stick?
I do need a stick.
That's an A-firm, Mike.
3-4
We're on
copies.
that northwestern side of the top. He just needs a bit of a jab in the ass.
80 Alpha.
Yeah, I heard that.
Rolling in from the south.
80 Alpha inbound from the
80
south.
Alpha rolling from the south.
3-4, this is 32, 80 Alpha north south.
Southwest,
Can you land that, Charlie?
Nope, that's on you.
3-4 copies. Hunting.
I can get eyes on it, though,
We're not really
if you
doing
want.
much to help him.
Well, you're on the south
I'm moving
side.
with you, Charlie.
3-4, that sounds like it's roughly out to our like 160.
Bearing 160. 3-4 copies.
Nice.
Copy.
It appears to be 167.
Can you take a shot?
I might have borrowed
Charlie has eyes.
You're clear, man. Shoot.
Truck hit.
3-4 rocket out.
Catastrophic.
Nice.
Catastrophic.
Tango Mike 3-4.
True, Charlie.
Thank you.
Good shot, bro.
Thanks. Yeah, I was looking at dirt.
You're good, man. Keep killing it.
Okay.
Looks like we got a truck inbound northwest, 1.5 clicks out. Two times trucks, enemy QRF inbound northwest. Be advised, enemy QRF inbound from the
Richard,
northwest.
copies
2
all.
times trucks spotted at this time is 1.5 clicks out. Over.
Copies are moving to get better eyes on that, over.
Roger.
Yeah, I have
That's
no idea
kinda
where it
shitty.
would be coming from.
Let's go further south.
Three, 4, this is Havoc
Was it
4.
north
Be
or
advised,
southwest?
more infantry squads coming down the hill to the northwest, bearing 331.
Copy.
1,100 meters.
Roger.
I have HE loaded for them.
Those vehicles are now along the valley.
Team 2, return to your
west.
prior position. I got an enemy platoon inbound bearing 330.
Roger, moving.
Team 1, can you get your guns out to the west from your position to engage these trucks rolling in on the MSR? Over.
Would you like
Eyes
to
on
that
at the
position?
time.
Roger, engage if confirmed enemy.
Doing HE. Yep, eyes on.
Bravo, that's you.
I'm gonna set it back up on this entrenchment.
This is 3-4 engaging both contacts. Over.
3-4 is engaging timeout. Everybody's got
Team 1, you're clear HE on those trucks.
out to our 2-0
Delta
coming up
copies.
the hill.
Yeah, it's cool. Hold on.
Correction, 2 times zeros.
3-4 HE out. Over.
HE out on the guys to the northwest.
1, give me an HE on those 2 trucks.
Copy, trying to get out.
Reference white smoke. One's coming right up on us. Disregard, slow down.
This is Havoc 4 on 130. Be advised, fire mission going out. 950.
Friendly fire mission outbound to the northwest.
Ending at 730 meters. 323.
3-4 copies.
3-2 copies.
3-4 HE out.
HE out on truck destroyed southwest.
Catastrophic. Truck. We got another one right behind that one to the southwest. Copies, moving to you.
This Havoc 4, splash.
2, how you doing? 2, status. Roger. Alpha, range 260. Players is a no. How is he doing, Alpha?
Back up.
Delta, I got your tube. Take it off my back.
Can't see shit. I need meds. I'm called 3-2's medic.
Roger. 3-2, I'm gonna need assistance for your mic in the green tower in the compound, over.
Any station on 130 or if you guys are sending out southwest.
Say again.
This is Havoc 4. If you've got mortar rounds, now's the time to hand them over.
3-2 is black on mortar rounds, Havoc 4.
4 is also black.
Copy 3-4. Advise, we are down to 7 times mortar rounds. We're going to use them sparingly.
Roger. 3-4 HE out. Charlie, check in.
He's down.
Marine Corps, this is 3-2. I've got a couple of men down.
2, you got a man down.
He also has hostiles on top of him.
2, check in.
Working northwest on black one.
BMP southwest Delta, hit it. Good shot.
We just hit that vehicle. We appreciate it. Disregard the Vex fast traffic.
Roger, 3-4 out.
God damn it. We're treating him here.
Monkey needs blood.
Copy.
Delta, you still need pain management over?
Pushing blood.
This is Havoc 4, fire at one time, spot
Roger.
around out to the northwest, bearing
4-2.
Charlie, take your tube off my back when you're ready.
3-4.
Got it. I'm off to your left.
If
What's
you
up?
Need if you need medical at all, come on channel 4-2. I'm on 4-2.
Roger. We're good right now. Thanks, boss.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to resupply. I just need one of each.
Copy.
Splat.
Power forward slash.
Thank you, Mike.
Thing going in. You're all set.
Alright, make sure you're sticking with 3-4 Bravo. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We're just back over to that northwest corner.
Charlie, need any Miles rounds?
Do you have any? Do you have
Yep, here you go.
Boy, I have a pack for you if you want one.
Yeah, I should take yours and drums.
Yep, I've only got.
Wait one.
Keep forgetting I carry this thing around.
Delta has
There's no next for you.
This is Havoc 4, repeating fire mission 1 times round.
There you go, 1
west,
HE.
800 meters.
Your 4 copies.
Read your copies.
Your 4 copies, your AT count over.
Splash.
Delta out.
Keep 3-4 repacking and Sierra.
Infantry contact northwest.
Hey, firm Bravo's working on. A34, you got any more 762?
Yep.
Well,
Take all you need, brother. It's a buyer's market, or a spender's market, I should say.
okay, I'm taking 6 belts.
Alright, cool.
Or how many belts do you want in your bag?
Give them all.
Crossing! One status.
Sounds like a west.
Bravo, this is 3-4 contacts. Behind hills in the west, approximately 200 meters visual.
Currently laying them up.
Did he just call himself 3-4? Really?
This is Havoc 4, fire mission 1 times round. 050047 on the north side of the village.
1, if you need 762, grab it out of my backpack.
Second last time for
Fire mission 050047, 700 meters to our northwest. Splash.
All I see is white smoke.
Copy for.
Well, that's gonna be changing.
You gotta shoot holes through the smoke so you can see through it, bro.
I wish that's how it worked.
Hold your fire, Alpha.
Hold.
You got a friendly right there.
I know.
Not only that, that was a little too high a rate of fire for smoke.
Yeah, hold your fire near friendlies.
I was grazing because they're right in that bush right there.
I lost track of messing with that.
Tell us to tell.
Tell them to pull back. Whoever that is, tell them to come back here.
Nah, they're good, man. Just let them deal with it. We gotta watch southeast anyways right now.
This is Havoc 4, repeat fire mission 25 meters south
That's
of
gonna be
the
Havoc
name.
for fire mission on point, correct? Over.
A firm. 2-4 copies.
Bravo, what?
Can you get eyes on south?
Splash.
Northwest, in this group of buildings over here.
Let's see.
this, Bravo reporting that was a very fucking good hit over.
Roger.
Zero to our southeast, white smoke.
Type 4, this is 3-4. Good shot.
White
Over.
smoke, northwest.
4 copies, hang
northwest.
tight.
4 out.
Close white smoke southeast.
That's you, 1. That's your sector.
Alright.
Orange smoke.
Smoke south.
You know, if we start taking IDF, we're in trouble.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Alpha,
Cornell's two, right?
squad of 3-4 has southeast side covered.
Someone inside the white smoke, but yeah.
Copy. If you're in range of them, you can let them know that they're popping smoke down slope from us. Close. Got contact close.
Either that, or they were out to kill the bush.
Yeah, maybe.
Roger that. I'll keep security up here if you want to pursue. Be advised you've got an buddy team pushing through that contact 140.
Copy
So
on.
I love your reaction when we have good fires. You're like, oh shit, yeah. Good play.
4-3-4, this is 3-2-1-2-0. I'm good when y'all are.
This is for a firm, good to go.
3-4, good to go.
There's dead bodies up there.
I got my wish.
What was that?
That they would come in over the tops of the hills and I would get to lay waste to many of them.
Oh yeah, man, there's a lot of them.
I wasted an entire whole squad, almost an entire platoon, just by myself.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
3-4, this is
They
Bravo.
literally
East
hopped
quarter.
out the back of the Euro.
All stations 130, we are index. Rally on the
Yellow
helipad.
7-6.
Hold comms. Index. Condition 4.
Alright, index.
3-4 copies.
Send it.
4 copies, index.
The helipad reference green smoke.
We're heading to the helipad inside of the compound we're currently in. Reference green smoke.
Is your private trying to be the cool guy there, for? I might be.
Someone,
I am bleeding.
3-4.
I got myself.
Send.
I need to step off. Something happened behind me, and I need to deal with it immediately. So I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
check out now.
Roger, good work tonight.
Alright, Stuart, no longer bleeding.
Alright, everybody check themselves, make sure you're not bleeding.
I am no longer bleeding.
Alright, gents. It was a good mission tonight. Fairly simplistic. Definitely didn't account for you guys who stormed through that town as fast as y'all did. Who was it that actually made contact with the civilian that had the intel? Can't remember who that was. I think it was Alpha, I want to say.
Excellent.
Yeah. Fucking great work yelling at him to, back off before, we wound up getting shot. Great work with all the civilians y'all worked with. The bus that was supposed to be waiting at that T intersection wound up crashing into a tree. So, apparently the locals can't seem to drive buses. I didn't see too much about how the southern side of the town went, so I'll default that to 3-4 when we get there. However, on the northern side, fucking great clearing through. Definitely heard Alpha mention the fact that we're only clearing through what we take contact through per SOP, which is good to hear. Pushing through every single building in a town that size when we're only barely 2 squads is very obnoxious when that town would typically be about a platoon size worth of us to push through fairly effectively. So I have no complaints there. Throwable usage seemed pretty good. I heard a bunch of it. I'm not sure counts on stuff. But I'll default. We can talk about that later. Beyond that, I had nothing else. The defense of this cop was pretty good. Taking the initiative, finding out there was nothing really here for us to get good eyes out, and pushing out to the edge of the ridge was pretty smart. So good on that. But yeah, that's all I have. We'll go to 3-4.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant Mitchell. First of all, thank you for having us. I think that we did a lot of great work between our two elements, working together as a team. My squad got a lot of great experience doing bounty and overwatch, and also working as independent teams with your fire teams. So that was an excellent training tonight. One thing that I did want to say is we cleared through that town very well, but as I brought up to you, it seemed like we were not online with each other, which could have led to a potentially deadly situation where we were being engaged from behind us. Other than that, though, I think that the town clearing went really smooth, and we moved and maneuvered together very well. That's all for me. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Mitchell.
Thank you, Sergeant Noble. Sergeant Burns, have it for it.
Thank you, Sergeant. I have.
What's going on with my freaking
impromptu task force?
Copy. Captain Drumheller.
I got 5 different things. First thing, where did we start at? What was our starting position?
It's going to be grid ref roughly 04802
All right, so we made contact with civilian here, and then we moved, what, this way-ish? Or what? Did we go this way?
We went northwest to roughly Hilltop 7-8, and then east across, because we were trying to get eyes out into what we could see here, because this is all fairly defilade there.
Okay, right. We went in through here, and we basically made this the assault point. But
roughly.
While we were moving up through here, we saw that there was a cop here. Right?
Affirm.
And the decision was made to clear through the town west to east.
Affirm.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
I do, sir.
So tell me what went wrong? What could have went wrong and eventually did?
Taking contact from that cop. Have the dudes walk down and engage us up here on the northern side?
From the rear is the big thing. Those guys were coming down from here while we were up here moving this way. So they were shooting us in the ass. Instead, keep stuff like that in mind. If we had gone south to north instead, all of that shit would have been in a frontal cone from us. So we would have had better cover, and they wouldn't have been looking at us, looking at our backs. That's the bigger thing. At one point, someone said 3-4 is providing bounding overwatch. I don't know what that means. They're just overwatching us so we can move. So make sure we're using our terminology correct. They were not bounding overwatch. That means they're moving as a squad and bounding. Unless that's actually what was meant at the time and they were attached to our squad providing overwatch while we were bounding.
Sir, at that moment, we had 2 fire teams in 3-4 accompanying the 2 different fire teams of 3-2 as they were clearing the town. And my orders to my squad was to move with the fire team and provide bounty and overwatch with the fire team they're with.
So what I'm talking about was after what I just said, when we basically were getting attacked from here. I think we were online here, and we started moving this way. Someone said 3-4 was providing bounding overwatch, and I'm pretty sure they were just providing overwatch. They weren't bounding with us. So, like I said, if that's not the case, ignore it. Otherwise, make sure you're using proper terminology. Next thing, if you have a 40mm grenade launcher and you finish a mission and you still have grenades in your kit, you're doing it wrong. Next thing, for Havoc 4, you guys were shooting 6-round fire missions, and they were off target. So if you need to work on walking rounds in one at a time, and then once that one round is on target, launch the rest of the rounds.
Roger that, sir.
Copy?
Understood.
Cool. Hello.
There we go.
Roger that, sir. We'll work on it.
All right. The last thing, the 5 S's, shout, show, shoot. That's for when we think civilians might, or there might be like a VBIED or civilian threat. Like, we don't just shoot civilians, guys. Like, if there's an unarmed civilian in our AO, you can get rough with them, you can flashbang them, you can cuff them, but we don't shoot a civilian unless we're in a place that there's known to be something like a fucking suicide vest or IED threat. And there was no sort of briefing on anything like that for this mission. So let's make sure we're being careful with that stuff. That's all I had.
Thank you, sir. Captain McCoy.
Thank you, Sergeant. So I'm going to piggyback on some of that, but I just want to go back to what the intent or the purpose of this training was to focus on just like a foot patrol, right? That was what we started off with.
Affirm, sir.
All right. Who can tell me what the 5 principles of a patrol are? Nobody. Who can tell me what one of the 5 principles are? Sergeant Rainey.
Reconnaissance, sir.
Reconnaissance, that is one. Is planning another one?
Affirm, Captain.
Affirm, sir.
Okay, yes, not rhetorical. So it's planning, reconnaissance, security, control, and common sense. We did some of those well, and we did some of them not so well. As far as I understood, there was no real, movement plan, right? There was nothing drawn up on the map, nothing for us to go off of. We're like, hey, this is sort of like the rough idea, but if we're talking about patrol, we need to actually have a plan for the patrol. Sit down, map it out, think about it, talk about it for a second before we just swing our dicks out there in the open. All right, so that's something we need to work on. The reconnaissance was good, so that's a sustained. Security was pretty good, with the exception of, what the other captain mentioned about turn our backs to the enemy there. Common sense overall seemed okay, with the exception of maneuvering ourselves sort of in the open with clear lines of sight on that enemy cop. So we need to apply a little bit more common sense on that one. And the last couple things I have, so when it comes to control, it seemed like control on the squad level was pretty good, but I'd like to see more control on the team level, right? There's a lot of times where I was sort of fishing for the team leader to give more explicit instructions. Like, we didn't really have a good view of what the overall intent was all the time. It was decent, but it definitely needs to be improved. And the last thing I have written down here is we need to watch our rates of fire. This is going to fall into common sense now. When we were engaging those enemies up on that hill, like 800 meters away to the northwest, I was hearing machine guns just ripping off like rapid fire on those guys. We're just burning through rounds at that point. If we're not going to be maneuvering on those contacts and we're just holding a position defensively, we need to be a lot more cognizant of our rates of fire. That should have been pretty much sustained effective the entire time, unless they got within 400 meters and I didn't see a single guy closer than 500. So keep that in mind. But overall, good job. Just some things to take with you to work on for the future. And I guess, Sergeant Mitchell, I have some notes for you after we're done here. So that is all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain McCoy. Any other C's or Q's as a whole? Sergeant Madsen.
Thank you, Sergeant. I think we lack some communication, because I spotted the compound when we were all the way down here at some point. And if you guys say it's only got spotted when you were up here, I called up on TeamNet and got told it was already discovered. So clearly something was lost in translation. So make sure you call stuff like that up. Secondly, I feel like we could coordinate the opening salvo a lot better. We had Havoc 4 with us tonight, and obviously, we knew there was a compound up there, and it took a while before the first salvo went out. And I feel like when we know we're about to engage BT, I believe, and then obviously that compound will get alert, we could have coordinated a lot better, I think. So that's definitely something to improve upon. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant Madsen. I know, kind of in reference to, finding this cop, we saw it before we even entered that first town. We were able to basically spot it off in the distance from where we, we infilled. I know it was passed up at least onto platoon net where that communication fell. I couldn't tell you. Any other C's or Q's or any other generalized notes for the group? Awesome. Thanks for coming, gents. 3-2, stick around for our individual squad stuff.
Same thing, report. Thanks for watching.